Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Massar, along with Tim Stanovic. Let's get to some stocks on the move today. We're joined by Bloomberg News earnings specialist Rachel Pua. She is here in our Bloomberg Interactive Brokers studio. All right, stocks on the move. What's your first stock?
Yeah, so I think this is the one that's been talked about quite a bit. But Lockheed Martin is, it's one of the companies that has had quite a pretty tumultuous week. But the shares are kind of up today, and this is because we saw that Trump said on Truth Social that he wants to raise the U.S. defense budget to $1.5 trillion, which is almost 1.5 times this year's budget. Other defense companies are also kind of seeing a similar trajectory with their shares. Just yesterday, their stocks also tumbled when Trump said that he wanted to stop them from issuing dividends and doing buybacks. So it's been quite a week for these
quite a 24
companies.
Hours for these companies.
The week's not over, Rachel.
That's true.
Tomorrow.
Tough to be a defense company in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
Or is it?
I don't know. You know what's funny is that a $5 million, that would be the limit for the executive pay, is what it was talked about.
Did you look at like CEO compensation?
It exceeds in a lot of cases, and I'm not talking about just the defense companies specifically, but publicly traded CEO salaries in general are pretty high.
So what do you think
I think
he
a lot
meant?
of people would say.
Do you think he meant salary? Do you think he meant options? Do you think he meant the whole
Did he mean total compensation?
Kit and caboodle?
Who is this? The IRS asking?
Like, right? The devil in the details. Right? No,
Yeah.
we talk about income versus,
Well, that's why so much of it
different.
is... Okay, well, this is a different conversation.
Okay, time to...
Let's talk about alcohol.
Yeah, so Constellation Brands, this is the company that makes your Modelos and Coronas. This is ticker STZ. So Constellation shares rose to a more than 5-year high early this morning. Although later on, some investors kind of turned cautious and during the earnings call. But just overall, investors are happy that Constellation's results beat estimates and it actually maintained its forecast. Things haven't been easy for the company. People, especially younger ones, avoiding alcohol. And the company still kind of noted that tariffs are affecting costs, and Hispanic customers, which Constellation in particular relies a lot on, are spending less on their drinks because they're worried about the economy and all the immigration
People aren't
issues.
drinking. Didn't we have a guest on?
Well, we were talking about this in the context of
this?
Dry January.
Yeah.
And we had a
Who was
Bloomberg
it?
Business Week story about Dry January that talked about how the portion of adults that are saying that they're drinking is the lowest since I think it was the Pew started monitoring this data.
People are just not drinking. I know a lot of people who don't drink.
But we did have a guest on in December with David.
Yeah.
Who said that as these young people get older, maybe they'll start drinking.
We can only
Right?
hope, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Mark Irwin.
Yeah, Mark Irwin.
Yeah.
Which, if you missed that
Of
interview,
Lofted Spirits.
check it out on our podcast feed. It was pretty cool. The Gap shares up today.
Another piece of corporate good news, I guess. Shares are also up today, and this was after UBS upgraded the rating of Gap to buy and raised their price target. UBS actually thinks that Gap's sales and profits will benefit from their growing beauty and handbag business, as well as their leisure brand Athleta. And, they think that Gap and the Old Navy had a strong holiday season, and all of this just means that the company will end up increasing buybacks, and that's good news for shareholders.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.